It's 96.1 on this here FM dial. Yeah, man. We are live here on Roots FM Radio. And we're also live on YouTube on WDT Media TV. And we're here to look at Elaine Thompson Herah. Yeah, man. Elaine Thompson Herah. We're talking about Elaine Thompson Herah right now inside Sports Spectrum 96.1 on the FM dial. As we all know by now, that Elaine Thompson Herah is, and she's outstanding Jamaican athlete, Olympian. All right, and welcome back now to Make We Talk Sports Spectrum 96.1 on the FM dial, and we are live now on Root FM. We're also live on YouTube, and you can feel free to participate inside today's program. We're looking at Elaine Thompson Herah, Jamaica's athlete, and many Jamaicans are quiet when it comes to Elaine Thompson Herah because y'all know by now, after such a big exploit last year on the world stage, where she performed her best ever, run her fastest time ever, 0.54 seconds to 100 meters, and coming close, breaking Olympic record set by Flojo, and also some brilliant time last year. This time around, though, she's not producing those brilliant times as last year. And this begs the question, some people are not ready to ask us yet, when she switched from MVP and go now to the track club there, Era Track Club, and also to Cameron Blazers, now coached by her husband Alberta and Cameron, did she make a wrong or a good or a bad move? But many persons are waiting on the results of the World Championships to determine if it was a good move or a bad move. But based on what you saw from Elaine Thompson for 2022, can you make a judgment about such a move? All right, I think we're going to join online now by our own Owen Brown. Owen Brown? Are you there, Owen? Are you there, Owen? Owen?
Welcome. You hear me?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, okay, great.
Yes.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
Mm-hmm. All right. As you all know, most Jamaicans are waiting to make a judgment call on Elaine Thompson Herah. They wait and see they wait on the result of the World Championships. Because you know, she shocked the world last year at the Olympic Games, and breaking the Olympic record, won the sprint double, and she ran her best. It was her best year ever. But after Olympic Games now, she switched camp from MVP, and people are wondering, was it a good move or a bad move based on how she performed in the first 2022? Your take, Owen.
Right. So for her switch, I would say that for now, if I personally would be actually waiting to see if there'll be any better performance. But so far, it seems as if it is a bad move because based on the time that she has run since this year, and it's not looking like there's some level of improvement. We know that she has, to some extent, said something about an injury.
Yes.
That she's kind of working, out, some about her shoulder and stuff like that.
Yes.
And sometimes based on the flight, I know she sit down sometimes, her arm and stuff. So it may mess with her drive. But outside of that, I think she should have been performing much better now. Is it that last year when she ran that 10, I'm saying,
10
is
point,
it that
10.54.
yeah, 10.5, right, 10.5. I'm saying, is it that she peaked the wrong time, or then again, it's within the same time that she was running the other races? So, I would probably say when the trials come up in June, I think that we can definitely make an assertion to say, well, it was even, well, we can't say whether it's bad or good. For me, I'm waiting on the trials, not even the World Championships.
The trials.
So when the trials come, right, and we see the time that she'll be running, because remember now, she'll be having good competition at that point, because if it is in the 100, the Sharika, the Shellyan, and others, so there will be some level of competition there to push her. So I would say after the trials, then we can definitely say that if it was a good or a bad one. But so far, that is not looking good.
All right, let's look at last year's trials. Last year's trials, um, she came third, as you all know, but she ran 22.02. Last year's trials was won by Shelley Fraser Price in 21.79. Jackson came second in 21.82. Elaine Thompson came third in 22.02. She came third at the trials, but after that, she improved immensely and shocked the entire world. Can we expect a same thing as something similar this year around? Because struggling to break the 22 seconds barrier. And can we expect a same thing this year? This year?
That.
Eh?
I think she will improve on that because for her to qualify, I'm sure that she would want to some extent impress them worse. She is with another club. It's not the club that she was with last year.
MVP.
That the club probably right. I'm sure that they are now trying to see how best they can improve her performance at least by the trials, and then see if they can improve or even maintain on the good that she would show coming up at the trials. I know it's gonna be fireworks. Everybody's anticipating what will happen there to see if the times will be much improved. But I think for me, the penultimate judgment day for me would be on the trials. Are the Olympics? Are the championships, World Championships? Yeah, we're expecting her to come to the fore and even improve on what she did at the trials. So I would think that the trials is the hallmark, per se.
All right, last year's trials, the 100 meters, she came third, as we all know. Shelley won last year in 10.71 seconds. Jackson came second, 10.82. And Elaine came third, 10.84. That was the trials last year. But at the Olympic Games now, look at the Olympic Games where she improved leaps and bounds. She won the Olympic title last year, 10.61 seconds, only breaking the Olympic record set by Flojo in 1988. Shelley came second, 10.74. Jackson come third, 10.76, a personal best. So, as we said, can we anticipate this level of improvement from Elaine Thompson this year?
Hopefully we get it. I know that the 200 is going to be quite an explosion, just as the 100, because we saw what happened with Sherika the other day in the 200.
Right.
So the 200, she's going to try her best to at least come up with the performance, but the 100, that's the one now that we're wondering if it's between Shelly and her. Sherika definitely would be in the picture because have we confirmed that Sherika will actually compete in 100?
Well, Sherika before this run was contemplated in the 1 and the 4, but maybe after this run now, her coaching staff might reconsider what she'll go come trials.
Find out if it is that she will actually run the 1-2, because it would be to some extent fireworks in the 2 and fireworks in the 1. Because I'm sure Shellyan, she's also working to improve her performance, and we're seeing where other athletes have been improving over time. So
yes.
There's a whole work to do. A whole she want to improve on the 200 performance that she did just a few days ago. She has a lot to work on, and if it is that she wants to win the 100, then she also has to work on the time. It's not bad in the 100 because she has been winning the 100 quite comfortably, but it is that the competition is gonna still be between her, Sherika, and Shellyan.
All right.
In the 100. So she has a lot of work, whether it is on her start, whether it is on her drive phase, so all of that, I'm sure that her team would have to look on. The worry is that she's not with the MVP, right? She's not with the club that really had the chance to work out whatever kinks in time.
Right.
Because the technical are competent of the new team, So all of that will be evident, I'm sure, in the trials, because with these races in the past few weeks, you know, there needs to be improvement. Definitely needs to be improvement.
All right. If you look back at the the Olympic Games where she won. She won in 20.53, a personal best last year, and Shannon Fraser Price came fourth in 21.94, and and when it come to 22.02 at the trials and 21.5 at the Olympic Games, we're seeing where she really improved leaps and bounds. But people are still waiting to see what will happen come the trials going and then the World Championship before people can make a judgment if it was a good move by Elaine Thompson to move from MVP or it was a bad move. But it'll come down to what happens at the trial at the World Championships.
For games. And you're saying, and Dolly, so based on what you're seeing so far with the 200 loss the other day, with her not as best as she was doing, or good as she was doing time around in this time, is it that you're worrying that she may not improve, or what is it that you're actually expecting?
I'm hoping for her to improve, but I'm a bit worried. I'm a bit worried. Honestly, I'm a bit worried. I want her to do her best, but I'm worried. I'm worried because Elaine Thompson that I saw last year, and I see that Elaine Thompson this year, and I'm a bit worried.
Mm-mm. Is it that the injury worries you, or overall it's then everything else? Because, at least with that time say, the injury is really quite uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
We're grateful that it is not the Achilles thing that, we heard about some time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Because if it was that, then definitely we're fretting even more, right?
Mm-hmm.
But with the injury, and stuff like that. We're grateful that it's just the shoulder. But you know what? I want Anita to ask you, how badly would that affect our athlete though, with that kind of injury?
But I don't know the extent of her injury. I'm not sure about it and what exactly. But I say sure, but I'm not sure. But when I saw her running, when I saw her running, I'm not seeing any evidence of any injury when I saw her running. But I'm not sure the extent of the injury.
Mm. Yeah, but it's mainly the shoulder she's saying.
Yeah, the shoulder.
That's why I'm wondering. I know that with the shoulder, whether it helps with your power, probably.
Yeah, the drive, the arm drive.
Right, right. So maybe because of that. But we're still hoping that she will improve though. We want her to put that behind her and mentally get ready for the race. I know that last year we won the World Games, and like she was talking after the race. She was talking with the release that she was doubting herself to some extent. She was wondering if she would really perform the way she was doing. I know that other persons now are really not having her as a big contender to win. So I'm thinking that mentally she will actually try to put herself in that frame of mind again.
Right.
So guess what? Despite what's going on, she's going to do her best performance because on the day now, if she puts her mind in that mental frame that she had last year, then I'm sure that we will see a nice championships coming up.
Yes, right. But the cause of concern for me now, we come to Elaine Thompson Herah. She's now having a challenge to break the 22 seconds barrier, and look like she's running. Look like she's running all out. When I saw her running against when she came second behind Sherika Jackson, she was flat out, and her time was 22.25, and and at the trials last year, she wasn't at her best, and she ran 22.02 to finish third. Not at her best. And now she's really running all out, and that is my challenge. That is my concern when it comes to Elaine Thompson Herah. Will she get below 10 to 22 seconds come the World Championships?
But do you think that she's kind of, what you call it now, run out, she's tired then? It's after race, she's been running quite a bit, this year. So is it that because of the amount of races that, all right, look at Shakari. She has not really been too much. There was a number meet and stuff that she was supposed to go, but she never went.
Yes.
And after the last couple of races, we have seen that she has improved. I think that Elaine, to some extent, was trying too much, doing too much race. That has, to some extent, tired her ability to really improve.
No, I'm not. No, it's not, I don't think she's doing too many races. That's normal for Elaine Thompson. But when Elaine Thompson was at MVP, they more like a structured. The race were chosen sparingly based on how I know Steve Francis work. They would choose the races sparingly, and judge the timing, and get her to peak just at the right time when it come to the big events. They get her at a level to make Jamaican team, and then she peak at the right time. But I'm not sure if I'm seeing the same progression right now when it comes to Elaine Thompson.
And that's what I'm saying. As you said that, our previous camp would to some extent have selective meets that she would be at.
Yeah.
So it's not like she'll be at everything and she'll be participating every time.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So I think probably because of their ability to do that, it never really stress her too much. I stress her body. I have too much of an impact. But no, I think probably she's doing too much. I think if there's any other meet coming up in the near future, they should really take her out and really focus on improving her performance for the trials coming up, and also even more for the championships, the world championships.
Mm-hmm. And if you look at Shelley Fraser time for 2022, she doing some good time. She ran at 10.61 in Kenya, and she's making a profound statement. And Shelley Fraser, as I know, is defending champion when it comes to the 100 meters at the World Championships. And Elaine Thompson is gunning for her first World Championship gold medal. And also, Sherika Jackson is saying she wants an individual gold this year. So going to be a dog fight between these three: Elaine Thompson Herah, Shelley, and Sherika Jackson. And Sherika Jackson looked out like she's a life threat for the 200 meters, based on what we saw a couple of days ago.
The 200. Right, as I said that regarding the 200, she realized what happened the last time. It was her stupid mistake
that
caused her not to really medal.
Right, yeah, yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. So she's going to make up for that. Mm-hmm. And then she know that this year she's not going to fumble the ball. She's going to go all out. Because, yes, she looked well in the semis going up, right? But that one ease up, right, caused her not to be in the finals. So she's learning, or she has learned from the mistake.
Right.
So she's going all out this time to ensure that when she comes back, that she, has a medal. I remember now, she has big sponsorship behind her now. So she has to now perform, and guess what? I am here, corporate Jamaica. She's doing her best. She's improving on her time. Definitely improvement is seen. And I'm sure it's going to be fireworks coming up. It is going to be fireworks. A lot of persons are anticipating what will happen. For Shelley, is it that she will just run the 100? Would she double up 1-2?
Well, I think Shelley might stick to the 100 meters because Shelley's running now. She run 10.60 in 10.61 and 10.63. And Shelley is looking really good over the 100 meters. And Sherika Jackson looking very good over the 200 meters.
Mm-hmm.
And still Elaine Thompson Herah is still struggling to break 22-second barrier. This year.
I heard a commentator that said it doesn't look like Elaine will be 1-2 this time around in the championships. As in medaling, she may run, but they're saying based out there, so the other day, it doesn't look like she can 1-2 with the medals. So I'm wondering, should now the coach, her team, then place more emphasis on her dominating the 100 as a new, play card then? They say, all right, we realize now that, all right, so we can come in for that. Right now as a team, we're going to improve your time as best for the 100 for her to actually get something for the 100.
Well, it comes down to our coaching staff now. The big question, do our coaching staff, do they have the ability to take her now from a 10.9 right now to road game to a 10.6 or a 10.61 or a 10.59 like last year? If the coaching staff have the ability to do that, then she can repeat. But if the coaching staff can't do that, she might in for real trouble this time around.
Well, the coaching staff must, from the other day, be looking and saying, guess that they have to do something, right?
Mm.
And I think, as I said, I think that the team should, as best as possible, condition her, get her in a frame of mind for that 100 gold. They can't mind having 20 for right now. Allow Sharika to shine, right? Not no bad mind thing. You know, Sharika dominating. So it then focusing on how she can get that 100 gold. There are ways and means of, really fine tuning our different phase and getting it right. A lot of persons say that Shellyan is really coming back for 100 gold, right?
Shelly is the defending champion.
Yes, what I'm saying that Elaine should be working, or her team should be working to get at least the 100. Because it would be really crazy if after skipping or jumping camp, she don't get the 100 or the 200 gold.
Or yes, that it might prove to be elusive.
Yeah, that would be a scare. But what would be said then if after changing now, she not get the 100? What will be the talk of the town?
We're going to see what time she will produce at this year's trial. She ran 10.8 for the trial last year in the 100 meters and 22.02 last year in the trials in the 100 meters. Then, she shocked the world last year after the trials. But the thing is, as it comes out now, our present coaching setup can get her to that standard that's MVP took her to last year. That's the big question.
Yeah, it is. It is a big question. Can they really condition her mentally and otherwise to get that gold?
Mm.
My God, that's a big question. And I think the answer will come when she actually run the trials and when she run the championships, right?
Well,
so we know that they may not be allowed to do all out in the trials. They just wanted to qualify.
yes,
But in the championships now, I'm hoping that they have the ability to get her back in that frame of mind that she was last year or last time around to really impress this time.
And if she don't get back to that standard, then everybody will start talk. That was if just say if she don't double up this year like last year. Just say if she don't happen this year. Everybody gonna say, well, you see it was a bad move. That is if she don't double up. By winning 2 goals.
A bad move. Yeah, it looks like a bad move so far. As I said, my conclusion and my judgment and all of that. I'm saying after the trials, I can say, look here, this was an awesome move for her to change. Or guess what? This is a devastating.
All right, so I say everybody's waiting on the road game to see it's a bad or a good move. I don't think it was a good move at all to change.
Championships.
Yeah?
I'm not waiting on the championships.
You're saying it no.
Trials. When the trials come, yes. After the trials, then we can say, look here, wow, this is not looking good. We're not sure exactly what's going on right here now. Yeah, that's where I think we should, to some extent, make a judgment following the trials coming up. I think this next week or week after next, right?
I think it's 20, 30, 26.
Yeah.
So, well, I don't think it was a good move at all. I don't think it was a good move.
You say you don't think it is?
No.
Yeah. The trials, you would see, should you see, and she run below 22 at the chart in 200,
Mm-hmm.
and just say probably a 10-8 at the 100. What would you say then at the charts?
Well, but 10-8, she run 10-8 at the trials. We see at least she's showing signs of last year. And then now we're hoping to see what the things now. If she don't win 2 goals this year now, because of where I see it, she leave MVP and she flop. That could be the talk, you know. By taking 2 goals, she set to the high standard last year. People were expecting that same high standard that she set last year.
Yeah, but then again, you have to really understand the demography and the change.
Well,
Um,
it come like use a football vernacular, Brazil. When Reggae Boys qualify for the World Cup, it was a big public holiday. But if Brazil go to the World Cup and come second, it's failure. Failure. So the standard is so high.
mhm. Yeah. Well, we can say and the thing going on is that all we are talking about, winning and stuff, we are sure that you will get a medal, right? And we are sure that our girls will be medaling. The contention that we are having is whether or not she'll get the gold, whether or not she'll be the winner.
Well,
But for her new team to see her getting 2 silver would not be a good look.
no.
I'm sure that they would want to have at least 1 gold. And I think probably that's what they should be conditioning her for, at
No,
least
man.
1 gold.
If Elaine Thompson don't get 2 goals at the World Games, people gonna say if she was at St. Francis, should repeat the performance. That would be the argument.
It would be rough to say that because look here now, Sharika, in any case, Sharika would have been really working on improving and making sure that she is where she is now.
Mm-hmm.
So I think whether or not she was at MVP or whether or not she switched, I think that the 200 right now where we are, we would be where we are because Sharika would have been really still working to improve and also get her goal. So should it be that she never changed and we're here? Would it be that we are saying why, but like MVP now going good?
Mm-hmm.
Or would it be that we would see her performing much better? I think some of those questions are still valid, Would it be that she would be performing the way she's performing now? That's probably another question. Or would she be running much better time?
Well, Sharika was running fast last year. Last year, Sharika ran 21.82, to come second behind Shelley and Fraser. But look here now, she run 21.91 and to shatter the Diamond League record, which is slower than last year. So Sharika is there. But Elaine Thompson was a cut above the entire team last year. She was a cut above the team last year. But this year now, she's not showing that cut above mentality that we saw last year.
All right. And you're saying we did not see the cut above performances to some extent due to the change.
Yeah. We're just not seeing it. We're not seeing it. Maybe it's early. Maybe it's early days yet. Until maybe early days.
Right.
So let's say maybe it's early days.
Right, and that's why I'm saying with the improvement of everybody else that's coming up, she should have been improving, yes. But Sharika, I think Sharika and her level of improvement would have shot Elaine whether or not she was at MVP. And I think so too. Or unless they would have less emphasis on Sharika. But I know that Sharika would definitely still have improved her performance and be where she's now. So right now, trials, as I said before, that is the hallmark for me.
All right, so Trails the Hallmark. All right, so I think on that note, we'll wind down Sports Spectrum for another day. We are live now on YouTube as for a long while, and thank you to Owen Brown. Owen Brown is newscaster at Roots FM, and your debate here. Going to be a big talking point. Can Elaine Thompson double? I mean, can she win two more gold medals? And when she switch camp, was it a good or a bad move? That's will be the talking point after the World Championships. And I'm gonna be talking to thanks again, Owen Brown, for being here on the program.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but no problem.
Yeah, man. All right, so that's how we wind down the program for today. Sports Spectrum here, Roots FM 96.1, and we're gonna wait. People are waiting to see what will happen when it comes to Elaine Thompson Herah at this year's World Championships. Can she repeat the two gold medals? And the big talking point will be when she switch camp from MVP to Cameron Blazers and Era Track Club. Was it a good move or a bad move? Person will not judge until her performance at the World Championship. But in my gut feeling, saying wasn't a good move at all. Let's wait and see. Hopefully, she can improve and get back to her brilliant best. I'm Dudley Thompson, Sports Spectrum, Roots FM 96.1.